Hey, what's up guys, this is Vikas once again back with another tutorial, and in this tutorial I'll show you how to create a 5-step infographics like this in just PowerPoint. So I have created this type of infographics guys. You can see there is a ring in the base, and after that you can see a transparent pillar like structure over here, which is looking so beautiful and attractive guys. Over that there is icons with the some lighter gray color are available, and below this ring you can see the detailed text over here with the heading 01, 02 and further and so on. Let me tell you about the background guys. As you can see here, I have used the gradient background in which I have used some lighter blue color at the top, and the bottom I have used the white color. I have created one more slide in which I have put the background solid. Before start creating it guys, I just want to request you, if you are new on this channel and watching this video for the first time, then please do subscribe this channel and press the bell icon so that you will get notified whenever we upload a new video. Let's start creating it. Just click on insert option. You will see a new slide option. Just click on that and choose a blank slide. If you want to know the detail about the size of this slide, then you can go to the design option, and here you will find the slide size option. Just click on that and choose a custom slide option. As you click on the custom slide option, you will get a window of slide size, and here is all the information available like width, height and so on. So this is the particular type of slide I'm using. Predefined slides are also available. As you can see here in the drop down menu, I have selected the wide screen so that we can see the whole presentation at big screen also. So click OK and click on insert option. We'll start creating first ring. Okay, so this is our ring. Let me show you how I have arranged these elements and group it to give a look like this. So you can see here is our ring. Here is transparent cylinder. I have oval shape over here to provide a gradient effect over the top, and rest of the things is, and here is the icon and the heading and the detailed text group over the bottom. So this is all about the arrangement of the infographics. So I'm going to create the ring first. So I'm going to click on insert option. Just click on shape option. Here you will find a donut option over here. Just click on that, press Ctrl and Shift together and drag it outward to make it bigger. Now you can see a yellow dot over here. This is the yellow dot. You have to move it to the left. Just drag it to the left to make it thinner, and drag it to the right to make it wider. Okay, make the path wider out, as you can see here. Okay, so I'm going to drag it to the leftward because we want this much width. Okay, now I'm going to remove the outlines. As you can see here, as let me show you. As a zoom, you can see the outlines in the inner word and outer word also present. A dark outline, dark blue outlines is there. So I just don't want this outline. So I'm going to click on shape outline option and make it no outline by clicking on this no outline option. Okay, now I'm going to zoom out to see the whole slide. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I will again press Ctrl and Shift together and drag it innerward to make it smaller because we want this much size. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I will click on effect option over here. If you don't have this format shape pane at the right side, then you can simply click on the shape and right click over here. At the bottom you will find the format shape option. Let me show you how. Suppose we don't have any format shape option at the right side. So what we'll do, we'll click on the shape and right click over here. At the bottom you can see the format shape option. Just click on that. As you click here, the format shape pane will be appear at the right. Okay, now what I'm going to do, you can see the three options are there. So I'm going to click on the middle option, that is effect option. So I'm going to click it over here, and now you can see the format 3D format option here. So you just have to click here, and now I'm going to increase the height. So I'm going to provide it 33 and enter. Now I'm going to decrease the width to the 0 because we don't want any smooth surface over the top. And now I will explain it why I have done it to the 0. So now I'm going to click on the 3D rotation option. As you click the 3D rotation option, you can see all the options related to this particular group. So I'm going to click on this option over here, and here you will find this particular offset, isometric top up. So you just have to click on this, and as you click here, you can see the ring effect like this, okay, which is similar to this one. So we want a little bit, I just want to decrease the height. So I'm just going to decrease the height to something 29, okay. And now when I increase the width, you can see the top surface will be smooth. So we don't want this effect, that's why I have make it to 0. Okay, now it is done, guys. So now it's time to create the cylinder, or it's time to create the pillar like transparent pillar like this. Okay, so to do that, what I'm going to do, I will click on the insert option, again click on shape option. Here you will find cane option. Just click on that and drag a cane like this. Okay, now make it no outline. Simply click here and make it no outline and fill it with a different color for now. Later on we will change the color. You can make the transparency something this much and put it over here. Okay, slightly I'm going to make it zoom in so that we can see the slide. Decrease the height so that we can see the top and put it over here. Now I'm going to decrease the width, like I'm going to put it here, and I have to do it something like this and place it over here. Slightly you can see this yellow dot. You just have to drag it down and up to make the base rounded and sharper. Okay, so I'm going to do it something like this much, and put it over here. Okay, it's done, guys. So I'm going to zoom out. Now I'm going to increase it like this. Okay, guys. So now what we have to do, we just have to create an oval shape, because we want a, let me show you, we want a shadow effect over here, gradient effect actually. So we want this one, so we will do it later. Before doing this, I'm going to fill it with the color. Okay, guys, and one more thing, we just have to fill it with the color. So I'm going to fill it with the orange color. So I'm going to click on shape fill, and I will put orange color for this base, ring base. Okay, and let me make the format the background, like I'm going to make it gradient free, and it will automatically fetch the color from the previous slide, because I have used these two colors for the formatting the background of this particular slide. Okay, so let me show you which type of color I'm using. For the left handle, you can see I'm using this particular color, and for the right handle I'm using this color. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I will provide the color fill to this shape. So I'm going to fill it with the let's say this color. Okay, or maybe some lighter color, guys. Choose more color option over here, and I'm going to choose some lighter white color for this. Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to make it transparent like this, and okay, or you can make it white color. White color is good, guys. So now I'm going to click on insert option, click on shape, and choose an oval shape option over here. Just drag a shape and let me zoom in so that we can see the top of the pillar, and put this shape over here, make it no outline, and put this shape over here. Just drag it to this much, and drag this side this to this much, and make it transparent so that you can see the face. Okay, so now I'm going to provide a gradient effect, gradient fill over the blue oval shape. So click on gradient effect, and here for the left handle, what I'm going to use, I will use this color, and for the right handle, I'm going to use white color. And now I'm going to change the angle, like I'm going to make it something like this. Okay, we want a dark shape over here and the light shade over here. So I'm going to, sorry, so click on this shade, and I'm going to drag it something here. Okay, now it's looking perfect, right? Just slightly I'm going to zoom out. Make it transparent, guys. So I'm going to make it a little bit transparent, like this much is enough. So now it's fine, guys. Now it's time to add the text over there. So I'm going to add this text, as well as I'm going to add, let me ungroup it. I'm going to add this text group as well as this icon. So press Ctrl C and pressing Ctrl V on this slide, and put this text over here like this. Okay, guys. So now it's time to group this element by pressing Ctrl G and put it over here like this. Slightly I'm going to increase the height and put this oval shape at the top like this. Okay, now it's fine. Now what I'm going to do, I will put this icon something upward, and now I'm going to duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D and put this shape over here. Again pressing Ctrl D and put this shape over here. Make sure it should be aligned with the previous shape. Press Ctrl D, put it over here. Press Ctrl D and put this shape over here. Okay, now fill this shape. I'm using which color? So using more colors, my standard color, and I'm going to fill it with this color. Now for this ring base, I'm going to use a pink color for this. So I'm going to use this pink color for this shape, and for this, what I'm going to use, I will use a green color, like I'm going to use this green color for this. And for this ring base, I think we should use some blue color. So this some darker blue color like this. Okay, got it, guys? So now it's time to add the different icons. So these icons I have downloaded from the flaticon.com. So you can download it from there and use it in your project. For now, I'm not going to put the icons because it will take time and irritate you guys. So I'm not going to do all the steps here because I have already done it in the previous slide. One thing here you have to do, you just have to create this line effect and the shadow effect over there. So I'm going to do it fast. So to provide the shadow effect, you just have to do, before you, here I have done a mistake, guys. I have to provide the shadow effect, and after that, providing the shadow effect on the first shape group, we have to I have to duplicate it for more times. So I'm just showing you how we can provide a shadow effect over here. So I'm going to choose this preset over there, and after this I'm going to increase the size, like I'm going to do it something this much, and I'm going to increase the width like this, blurriness like this, and after increasing the blurriness you can see the shadow effect there. So you have to apply on all these 4 elements. So I think you can do it very easily, guys. If you have any query, then please write me on the comment box. After doing that, what I'm going to do, the only one motive is behind creating this type of tutorials, guys. I have to explain each and everything, and I have to provide as much as knowledge so that you can do it any kind of steps in PowerPoint, guys. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on insert option, and after clicking on insert option, I'm going to select a rectangle over here, drag a rectangle, make it no outline, make it thinner like this much, or maybe like this much. Okay, fill it with a white color, and after this I'm going to put it over here. So I'm rotating it like this. Okay, rotating it like this, and right click over here and send it to back. Press Ctrl D to make a duplicate copy and put it over here. Right click over here and send it to back. Ctrl D, flip it horizontally and put it over here. Look, put it over here, right click and send it to back, Ctrl D, and again you have to put it over here. Right click over here and send it to back. So this is how you can create this type of effect, guys. So that's all for today, guys. See you in the next tutorial. Till now, bye, and thank you very much for watching this video.